Mashgocha Protis. It's always Ashgocha Protis. So today's story I'll read to you as follows, friends. It's a Moedidika thing, very encouraging. Good news coming. The Verbringen of Shabbos Bereishis Tovshin Yud Aleph, 1951, so the Rebbe wasn't formally Rebbe yet. Formally. It was only Yud Shvat. But the Rebbe was Verbringen, Shabbos Mevorchim, and he verbringt on other occasions as well. And you will know the Shabbos Mevorchim he verbringt B'chayiv of the Frierdiker Rebbe at the Frierdiker Rebbe's behest. Beautiful story, we once told you the whole background of that. So the Rebbe says like this: for the coming year, for the new year, there are stations along the way, like the train is going, time progresses, and there are stations. So the point is, you've got to get onto the train. So he who is Zoiche gets on the train already in the days of Achona to Rosh Hashanah. He who didn't get missed that station, that stop, gets on Aseres HaMeitshuva, and so continues. All of the moments, the Yom Tovim of Tishrei. And what happens if someone, for whatever reason, the whole Tishrei passed, and he didn't get on, and the train stopped, and he didn't get on, and Tishrei is over. He says, if I bring him Shabbos Bereishis. So he also has a takana. And what's that? The Rebbe says one of the big stops along the whole journey, he's saying the whole journey to our final destination, is Yutas Kislev, Rosh Hashanah L'Chsidus. The Rebbe said, I may have heard this before, but this is one of this was the first time, I think, publicly, that the Rebbe put the mandate, before Yud Shvat, before the Basi Lagani. Listen to the Rebbe's words. Every chassid, therefore, has to put in the effort that he should be certain that when it comes to his Kislev, he and his wife and his children and all of his aspects should have a ksivach simbetayv v'lashanatayv v'mesukah. And since we have a few weeks till Yitas Kislev, then everybody is elevated, so that the Rebbe is saying it's a train, it's a stop along the route, that there's no choice. Everybody's got to be on. And that's when everyone is given the ksivach simbetayv. Therefore, I'm suggesting, the Rebbe says, that till Yitas Kislev, everyone should make effort to affect on at least a minyan Yidden, 10 Yidden, in the matters of Machshava, Dibur, or Moishe. Each one of this minyan in all three dimensions, thought, speech, and action, or at least in two of the areas, or one of the areas. In Moishe, whatever shaykh to do in mitzvahs Moisheis. In Dibur, speech, that which is dependent in speech, Talmud Torah, to affect in the minyan that they should have kviyas itim, and in machshava, those things which are dependent in machshava. And amongst that, of course, is avedish belev, davening, which is the service of the heart, machshava. The Rebbe added, in this minyan there can be even children, like the Rosh says, the Ben Asher, that the Zohar says that the Shekhinah rests on 10 Yidden. It meets children also. So when it comes with this kiss of Rosh Hashanah L'Chsidus, then is Atem Nitzovim Hayim Kulchem Achsidi. That's the Chsidish Atem Nitzovim Hayim Kulchem. The Rosh Hashanah, you'll stand before God. Each one will imagine by himself the face of the Rebbe, the Shver. He'll picture himself standing in his presence, and he'll say to him, he is my minyan that I have gathered. According to the Pasuk, Kulam Kishachad, all as one, according to Psukim from Atim Nitzavim. Bis Asif, as they've gathered, Yachad together, Shifta Yisrael, all the tribes of Israel. On this person I affected in action, on this person I affected in his speech, and on this person I affected in Machshava, and so on. And when there will be Bis Asif Roshei Om Yachad Shifta Yisrael, as the Pasuk says, that the Jewish people gather, the Pasuk goes on to say the next Pasuk, Vayihi B'Shurin Melech, and in Yeshurun, first to Yidden, Hashem becomes king. Hashem is king when Yidden are gathered together. And this, Rebbe continued, is an immediate preparation to the fulfillment of V'haya Vayel Melech, God will be king in Megillah Mitzvah Vashlema. The Rebbe concludes, V'nochem b'ma'od, it's very appropriate that for Yutes Kislev, each one should send here to the office the names of the minyan that he gathered, their name and each person, their name and their mother's name. That I should be able to bring them and mention them by the oil, the tzion of the Rebbe the Shver. And he, the Rebbe, referring to the Frierdiker Rebbe, since as the Zohar says that Tzaddik is found more dispate, who leaves the world, is found even more so than before, even in this world of action. So he, therefore, would be me'ored above to draw down brachas that should be a good Yom Tov, and that all that were involved in this, amongst all our Achenu B'nai Yisrael, will all be written and sealed, the Shana Tova B'limud Achsidus, the Dark Achsidus. All right, so we got a very, very encouraging message on Shabbos Bereishis, that there's still a Rosh Hashanah that's still coming, a major stop on the journey of the major station, which we're all going to get on, and the ticket to get onto the train is Mekadev, another Yid, this is 10 Yidden, and so on. Everybody should have a wonderful Shabbos Bereishis, and remember the Worte that Tzemach Tzedek, V'mishtel Tzechavek Shabbos Bereishis, as they get this, a ganzia, the way a person orientates himself, positions himself, Shabbos Bereishis, that's how the whole year goes. And the Rebbe stressed one year, I don't remember which one it was, that it should be Bar Chova. Bar Chova means expansive, broad, as opposed to narrow and petty. Our davening, our whole relationship with others, family, and so on, in a broad, mature, transcendent, joyous, boundless way. And if this will be the way we position ourselves on this Shabbos, so this will bring down Harchava, expansiveness, broadness, infiniteness, B'li in Gvul, in our everyday lives for the year to come. And most importantly, the Rebbe said that the train arrives at its destination, and that is the final redemption without delay. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and a wonderful Shabbos, and B'suras Tovos.